Wow, it's perfect. And it comes out so clean. Hello guys, kamusta? Welcome back to my channel, and today me and my mom-in-law go make the traditional ice box pie. So this is all the ingredients we got. We got like lemon, we have sugar, the white sugar, and we're gonna need vanilla extract. You can use any we can use any kind of vanilla
Any
extract.
flavor, yeah, any vanilla.
So vanilla extract and condensed milk, and also we're gonna need 2 eggs and our pie crust. If you buy vanilla extract, vanilla extract and condensed milk, make sure that you buy the name brand kind.
And that's McCormick, or this is Watkins. Make sure you get the name brand vanilla and the name brand condensed milk.
And also this like burn. Do they have any kind like name brand or like condensed milk? Oh no, just
I don't
this
know.
the best
This is
one.
the only one that I use, so I don't try those other brands. I know this works for me.
Okay. Yeah. So burden is better. Forgot, guys, we had to turn our oven on to 350, right?
350.
350. So alright guys, so our hands are washed now. What we gonna do next is we gonna separate these 2 eggs. We gonna put the egg yolk in one of our bowl and the other one on the egg white on this bowl. Do you want to do the other one? I'll do the other one.
Make sure there's no egg yolk into your egg white.
So guys, my mom-in-law said make sure that we don't have no egg or like the egg yolk in the egg white, because the egg white won't make it, like it's not gonna be fluffy. So as you can see, no egg white on our, no egg yolk in our egg white. So, and this is our 2 egg yolks.
Open our can of condensed milk.
So
add it in with the eggs.
Oh, to the egg yolk, right, ma'am?
Yeah.
Okay. So my mom said put this condensed milk in the egg yolk. So we're using the whole thing. And my mom-in-law always said that be careful with this. When you had to put it on the side, and when you finish pouring this whole thing of condensed milk, we need to put the top inside the condensed milk can for safety. So the top, I just have to put it inside the can for safety, especially if the kids is around. So if they grab the can, it is safe in there, so they won't really like get cut with the top. So what we gonna do
now?
next?
You add your 2 teaspoons of vanilla flavor.
So 2 teaspoons of vanilla. 1, 2.
Now you stir your egg yolk and your condensed milk and vanilla flavor.
So we just stir.
Just gently mix it together.
To make sure that the egg was like all the way mixed.
Yeah, just gently mix it. You don't have to do no lot of stirring. Just make sure it's thoroughly mixed together.
So I'm just mixing it, guys, like to get all the yellows of this egg yolk mixed all the way with the condensed milk and our vanilla.
Okay,
So
that's enough. Now we add our butter.
We have our butter. This is melted butter. So
2 tablespoons.
we need 2 tablespoons. 1, 2. Remove that to the side and stir it. Oh, just like 2 folds, it don't matter.
Yeah, just stir it. As long as you stir it in with it, because if not, the lemon would cook it.
Oh. So we just stir.
Yeah, that's
That
good.
should-
Now we need to do our lemon, squeeze our lemon.
So now we're going to squeeze like the lemon shouldn't like it just
I usually
one.
roll them first to make sure there's the juices come up in them.
Okay.
So I usually roll them to make sure that they're good to squeeze to have more juice in them. So you usually roll them for a few minutes.
It's juicy.
See how much juice coming out of it already? You might not need but one lemon. It's all depending on how much juice you
This
get
is
out
a
of it.
manual squeezer. You can use the hand squeezer, but this like just like a juicer, a citrus juicer.
Leave it a little bit more.
This one, take. So this
That's
one
a
already.
lot of juice. It might be enough. It's all depending on how you like your lemon flavor. If you want more flavor, you add more lemon.
So this enough.
It might be. You could
Or you wanna
always
just
taste it to make sure. But
So-
you can go ahead and squeeze it just in case.
So we just squeeze the another half to make sure that we have enough. Look at all this juice.
Yeah, make sure there's no seeds in it.
So we take the seeds out. Just put it where the lemon. So in one, this is in one lemon, guys. This is how much like juice we got, and this is a homegrown lemon. It come from our tree. So make sure like if you buy like store-bought lemon, make sure that get like at least 2 or 3 pieces to make sure that you really get like some juice or enough juice to use for your lemon meringue pie.
Okay, so you can just add some lemons, not all.
Oh,
And then you
just some.
test it to see if that's the taste you're looking for. Now
So-
stir it in. And you always test it to make sure that's what you're looking for, the taste. If it's enough lemon that you
So I just
like.
keep stirring, guys.
Okay, that's enough stir.
Oh, right. Yeah,
If that's, you test it because, you know, I can't test the sugar.
yeah, this is,
It's enough lemon flavor?
yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So, alright, guys. So, my mom-in-law said that don't like stir the mixture, like really mix it all together, or like stir it a lot of times, because you're gonna make your mixture too soupy, and that's not what you're gonna want with your. So now, what we gotta do with the egg white? We're gonna put the sugar, ma'am.
Yeah, a teaspoon of sugar.
Teaspoon of sugar. Alright.
And you just mix it together until make a thick foam like you want.
So alright, guys, we're going to use the whisk to make our egg white foam. Here we go. So I'm just whisking it, guys, so we get the foam, like we get the good foamy look on our egg white and sugar. So we just keep this. So alright, guys, we got it to the consistency that we wanted. It's already a good foam. It's thick already. So we're just gonna put this on our plate. Then show you what it looks.
Yeah.
So this is
You see the
thick and-
top for to go back on top of the pie. After it come out the oven and cools off, we always save the top to put back on top of your pie so to keep it fresh. So always just keep this on the side. Don't throw it away, guys. It's good to use to cover your pie after you finish.
Like the egg.
So now you can put your custard into your pie.
So we just gonna put all of it in one pie crust. So with all the ingredients, guys, like only gonna make like one pie. So we just go like almost there. Almost. So put it on the side. So alright, guys. With the same recipe, you can also like make 6 individual ones of our like pie crust. Oh, turn around. So here you go. As you can see, they had a 6 milligrams in there, and you can also use it with the same like mixture with the same recipe. So
Always just fold this back down until it's cooked, and then I open it back up to put the top over it after it's cool. Just to make it steady, so you won't worry about wasting it or catching it on your dishcloth or something. You just fold this back over until you cook. Then you get your egg white.
now we're going to. So our egg white. Now we're gonna put it on the top. So just put it all over.
Yeah, and just spread it out on there.
Alright, guys, it's ready to go in the oven for till
Till
the
your egg white brown.
so till the egg
Maybe
white brown.
about 10 to 15 minutes.
Alright, guys, so it's in our oven. We just gonna wait till 10 to 15 minutes, and we will come back to check. Alright, guys, it's time to take it out and see what it looks. Uh-oh. Where's
It looks good.
this put? We just have to let it cool for at least like an hour, 2 hours.
Oh, maybe 30 or 45 minutes, let it cool off. And then you put your top back on. You undo this and put your top back on. Then you put your top, fold it over your top to hold on it to keep it fresh and keep the refrigerator smell from out being in it.
And then
That's your pie. You leave it in there overnight and that's your pie.
oh, so there you go, guys. It's easy. This is how you do the icebox pie. The traditionally icebox pie.
Some people call it lemon meringue pie.
Oh
It's the
yeah,
same.
yeah. Right now, like nowadays, they call it lemon meringue pie. But my mom-in-law said they used to call it like icebox pie.
Yes.
So here you go. So we just had to cool it off, guys.
It look nice.
Taste this. So let's see how it's gonna look. Wow. Next, I'll grab the knife. Wow. Mmm. These look good. I've perfected with her help. Uh-oh. It's like this thing don't want to be eaten. No. Wow. It's perfect. And it comes out so clean. Like as you can see. I'm also excited to eat it, guys. As you can see, my mom-in-law used to say, like she always say that they used to make the the meringue. They used to use the fork with the hands and like until the meringue turns to foamy, and it was like, oh man, I know that was tiring, and probably take them an hour to get it through without without our machine, it's gonna be hard. So let's taste this one. I guess so. This is the best one. This is the best one. Probably I can teach this whenever when like I grow a little older too, and my kids gonna be older, and we probably gonna make this together too. So my mom will pass it to me. Guys, it tastes so good. Alright guys, thank you all for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Hope y'all enjoyed this video, and spread love, no hate. Love you guys.